Hello, this is Michael Cassidy. Thanks for coming to our channel again. We talked the other day about using the alcohol. I used it with a towel that had already been kind of dampened, but what I usually just take this towel, go right in. One or two small paper towels. Go right in. And then I'm not going to use. I've got Grant, my little boy, because he's not objecting to making a video. So around the, we just finished cutting his hair. Bend your head down, Grant. Around the neckline, around the ears. How's that feel, Grant?
Good.
You feel really good?
Yeah.
Okay, around the forehead. You're cleaning them real good. They like that if it's warm alcohol. Now, what we want to do is we want to find out something about this young man in the chair. We want to remember his name when he comes in, and that's hard to do. When you've got 20 people coming every day and you want to memorize all these people's names, it's hard. So what do you do, Mr. Cassidy? This is Grant Cassidy. What do you enjoy doing? Do you like playing soccer?
Yes.
And what grade are you in?
Fourth.
Fourth grade? And what's your other hobbies?
Playing video games.
Playing video games. How many hours a day?
5 or 10.
5 or 10 hours a day. As many as you can get, but now during the week you don't get to play very much. Is that right? This is my boy here. So anyway, we're talking about how we're going to keep business in the shop. What we're going to do to make business better in our shop. If you can impress somebody by remembering their name, that does help. And it's not easy. Okay? Let's go over here. What we're going to do, I'm going to show you a little secret I've got. Okay, I wrote Grant Cassidy's name here. Okay. Video games, 4th grade. Soccer. I wrote John Brock, Ena Barron, Schaefer Company. Brock's Mill Baptist Church is where he goes at. And things about him: deer hunting, fishing, golf. Mike Till, Walmart, Lower Macedonia, LMBC Church. There's things that you might remember about them, and some people don't. A lot of people don't go to church, but you can that's one good way to remember. Produce, golf. So things about them. I've got pages and pages and pages of people, things here, you know, that I've written down. That's how I go back and look periodically to look at it and remember these people's names. I can come in here and then press them. So what I do is try to give a good haircut. Now, let's talk about something you want to talk about. Now, what's the best scores you've had in soccer? How many times have you made goals?
10.
10? Okay.
The highest I've done is probably 15.
15? Okay, I don't want to come in here and talk about what I want to talk about. I want to come in here and talk about what Grant wants to talk about while he's getting his hair cut, where he feels like he can come and let me know everything, and we're talking about, he enjoys talking about things he knows about, which is himself. And do you get to go out on the bicycle very much, Grant? Ride the bicycle? Okay. So these are things we're going to talk about. We want to not give out too much information about ourselves when we're in here, because you won't see them again if you tell your personal business to them too much. If it's too fast and you don't know these people very well and you go to talking too much, telling too much and giving too much information, you probably won't see them again. Or if you tell everything that you think about and want to talk about, you might not see them again. You want to talk about what they want to talk about. You want to go back in here and remember their names by writing their names on a get you some paper, write names down, go back and look back at these names. And say, for instance, Grant, I didn't really know who Grant was, but I cut his uncle's hair, his brother's hair, his sister's hair. I'd write that right in here. Help me remember that. And that's how I cue myself. Maybe something about him that makes me cue to remember his first name when he comes in. And the greatest thing is keep saying Grant. Keep talking about his name. Keep talking, calling his name Grant. Keep saying Grant over and over and over till you get it in your conscious. Sometimes you can even write it on your hand. You can even sometimes I'll scratch them on my hand and I'll look at it that day, or I'll scratch it somewhere and just keep looking back at it that day to remember that name. So that's one way to build business when you're here. Okay, what we're gonna do now, here's my cleanup man right here. He cleans up every night for me. He's good help now. He's good help. Okay, well, he cleans this shop every night for me. I don't have to walk out of here. Got my barbicide here. Okay, after we barbicide it, we rinse it right here thoroughly. Then we put it in. Everything goes back in. We try not to use this stuff but one time. Just put it right on in to the barbicide and go ahead and get it going. I can come here with my alcohol and let me see if I can get it on video. Come right here and just get a little alcohol between each haircut. When people see you doing that, they notice that you're doing that. It makes for good business. You ready to go? Okay. Thanks for coming to our channel. You see something that might would help your business just a little bit. And you enjoy that hairstyle, Grant? Okay. I didn't ask too many questions, did I? No. Okay. And then again, too, if he doesn't want to talk to me and I'm going to ask him questions and I know he's not wanting to talk to me, I don't want to keep on talking, because what I'm going to do is actually annihilate him again. Actually, he doesn't want to spend time asking questions. He maybe he's wanting to think about something, just relax, get a haircut. He's not wanting to talk. He's not wanting to get in a deep conversation. So be cued from that and don't pull it out of him if he doesn't want to talk. So these things will help you in your business. I'm Michael Cassidy. Please subscribe to us if you enjoy.